My name is Antônio Pinheiro, and I should start this talk or this conversation by telling you all that I am passionate about music. And it's been my passion since I was really little, like 5 years old or something. And last year, these dreams started to become a little bit true because I started writing songs. And while I was in the writing process, I came up with an idea. I like to see it as a concept, or maybe even the name of a possible album, and that is Restless. And Restless, I think it's quite a beautiful word, and a word that speaks a lot to me, and it speaks to you. And it's a word that reminds us of something unquiet, or even controversial, because sometimes our minds have a lot of opposite ideas. We have a lot of choices to make inside ourselves, our brains and our hearts, and sometimes we can't really find the right move, the right choice. And that's what I'm going to talk about here. And well, while I was in this writing process and all that, studying, analyzing, and thinking about how I could express that in my songs, I came up with an intro or catchphrase or main phrase, and that is, even though I try not to, I need to fight my own thoughts. Well, when I say here about fighting your own thoughts, it's not like eliminate them or forget all about them. It's like see what's going to be useful for you and find the ones that are wrong and that puts you in a rock bottom or in an abyss. So we sometimes tend to hide our thoughts or hide some ideas that we think are wrong because society says so, but we can't do that. We need to accept ourselves and accept all we are, not just parts of it. So I selected another phrase of one of my songs that's called Satisfied, and that phrase is, these days I only remember what's worth it. So by telling you all about useful decisions, well, you should see in your life what's worth it for you. In discussions, in work aspects or love aspects, or even when you are analyzing your inner self, you need to look and see, oh, that's taking me to the right path, that's taking me to where I want to be, to the higher level, not to the downward level, you know? So, yeah, I think that's what that phrase is about. You should feel satisfied by your own decisions. So, well, I selected another phrase, and that phrase talks a little bit about instincts. And it's, my wildness puts my desires up in flames. We are all wild inside ourselves, and we are all led to make decisions by instincts. And society and people tell us, oh, you can do that because it's led by your instincts. But that's totally wrong, because human nature, or even the whole nature in our world, it's about instincts. And another thing that I was thinking about when I created this project is that nature is balanced, and we tend not to be balanced. We tend to look at only one side of things or only at another one, and we can't see the big picture. We just keep looking forward, not in all directions, you know. And well, I think what I'm trying to say here is follow what your heart tells you to do, your instincts and all that. And so my point of view here is, don't give up on your dreams, because, well, this presentation was led by a dream, and all of the songs, this project, follow your instincts, like the Flames song says, and make the right choices. So those two things will help you achieve the third thing. Because if sometimes you have a dream, sometimes you are thinking about something, analyzing something, and you start to get very negative about it. Because you think, oh, like in a relationship, for example, you think, oh, that's never going to work, they are so different, and all that. And people usually don't make you see the positive side. So you keep putting yourself down, you keep putting these bad ideas inside yourself, and everything in your life starts to get like a gray sky instead of a blue sky. That's how it should be. And we are all about that, oh, it's never going to work, I can't do that. So your dreams are usually not achieved, and that's totally a mistake.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You're finished?